This certainly looks like a Chinese package. This address in Kentucky is also the address used by a Chinese bulk receive and U.S. Mail Dispatch Center. So they must now be a combination of acting as a receiving center for pre-packaged orders and then also a stocking warehouse. And these are some 30 volt, 5 amp resettable fuses. This is a 7 amp, 60 volt fuse. And so you can see the difference between the, I take that back, this is a 3 amp, 30 volt fuse. And this, I believe, although the device markings would tell me it's a 30 volt unit, you can see the difference in size. And this is the seller. I apparently didn't capture the seller's name, but it's New Departure 2010. And you see they were 10 pieces for $9, so 90 cents a piece. Well, I guess this pretty clearly identifies itself as a Banggood package. Well, this box doesn't indicate, I hope, well, it certainly doesn't indicate what I purchased. You see here, it's supposed to be a color wide-angle TV camera with $23 cost. Now, this is the Banggood page for it. I apparently made a different selection because this is a $34 camera. So I don't know what the difference is, but there's the specs for what looks like this. This is the packing slip, but this certainly doesn't indicate, at least it doesn't seem to indicate what I thought I purchased. And what's in this package is exactly what was depicted on the I don't know if that's intentional or not. So it's an articulated arm, and it has a 1/4-inch camera adapter on it. That is not what I ordered. So this package is from the United Kingdom, from the Phone Fun Shop. I think I saw this device on VoltLog's page. So I ordered it, and I ordered another kind of device that did the same job, or does the same job. And this is a plunger for those flux bottles that don't have a plunger. For some reason, these syringes don't have plungers. You have to push your finger down there or take a blunt object and shove down, which is not really controllable. So this plunger goes in here, and then this piece of metal it doesn't fit very well. But I don't know what the tolerance is on these things. And it allows you to treat this as a syringe. Then when this plastic dispenser is empty, you salvage this. Now if you're watching my channel, you should be watching the Voltlog channel. Probably put a little piece of electrical tape around here and make this part of it, the sliding collar, fit a little more securely. This is the eBay seller's page for this plunger adapter. This came from England, and it cost $20 with postage. And this is the seller. This is a domestic package from X7R Electronics. These are some of the capacitors that are used to populate this board. There's some sort of noise reduction in parallel with all of the diodes, and here on the output. And they are made in Germany by this WIMA Corporation, or WIMA establishment. I have some kits for this style of board, but I'm not sure they include these kind of capacitors. Here's the seller's page on eBay for the 3.3 microfarad and for the 0.1 microfarad. And they're pricey little fellows. Not so much these, but these are. And they are from X7R-Electronics. This is another domestic package from Juan Vargas, Miami Electronics. These are 3 amp, 1000 volts, 1000 PIV. But the key is already 3 amps. And they're also for something like this. Although most of these boards are populated with 1 amp diodes, I have hopes of using these 3 amp diodes. They were sold on eBay, 20 of them for $5, free shipping, I think, yep. And from this Miami electronics. This is definitely a Banggood package. Pretty noticeable. Oh, these are 3 buck converters. What it may be worth to you. So these have a little on-off switch and power indicator lamp. There's some components on this side, and then a voltage adjust and a maximum current. And supposedly these are rated for 20 amps of output. Here's the Banggood page. It says it's a 6 to 40 volt input, 1.2 to 36 volt output, but it's a buck converter only. So it only produces a lower output than what you put into it. And they were, I guess, $11 a piece. You see it there. I hope to use some of these on a server power supply to perhaps provide 9 and 5 volt outputs, maybe 3.3. See how they work. Well, we'll take a shot at this. I don't know what it is. So this is an LM317, LM337, 2 full wave rectifiers, positive and negative output, 2 potentiometers, and 2 outputs with a common terminal on each. So that provides a plus, common, minus output, with each side individually adjustable. I don't really want these boards. I wanted the components. And here we go with our Banggood information again. So these are some 5 amp resettable fuses. This is a 30 volt and this is a 60 volt. And these are from eBay, or these were facilitated by eBay. The 60 volt 5 amp, that's the round ones, about the size of, a little bigger than a quarter, were 60 cents a piece, 10 for $6, and they were from New Departure. And the 30 volt units, also rated 5 amps, they're the square ones, rectangular ones. They were $5 or 50 cents a piece, and also from New Departure, 2010. And with that, we complete today's mail. Thanks for stopping by.